What's going on there, race fans? Welcome back to another Gran Turismo Sport Mode daily race with me, Apex Predator. So this is the same race as the one I uploaded yesterday. It's, what is it, Race C, 8 laps, Mount Panorama Bathurst, Group 4, using the Vantage still, same lap as well. I did a 12.5 in quali, just a quick quali sesh. I think this is literally straight after that last race that I saw yesterday, so yesterday's race. Hop straight into this, so we're starting from 7th. Similar vibe, just want to see if we can have a good race. I'm not trying to pick up penalties, I don't want to be too aggressive. What happened in that last one? So we got that 10-second penalty through the dipper, didn't we? So I want to avoid a repeat of that. So I'm not going to be pressuring people too hard. If there's any opportunities, I'll take them. Just standard stuff, you know the deal. It's a good first few laps. Things go a bit south, and then the end of the race is just getting the car home really. So let's see how it goes, stick with me, and I hope you enjoy the race as we go through Griffin's on lap 1. There's a bit of a gap between us and the car behind. I think that Mizzou guy, I used to race him in go-karts in GT6, I recognise his name. He won't recognise mine because I'm using a different name. So I know he's good. I don't want to hold him up too much if he's got the pace on me. But also, I'm not driving at my full pace here because there's cars in front, so, and it's lap 1 of an 8-lap race, so there's no need to go too crazy. Nice and close to that wall. Lift the throttle here nice and early, get the car settled over that dip. It's very easy to be a bit too far wide through there. You can take a lot of that curb, hug that wall, throw it towards that one. Yeah, messed that up. I don't know what happened there, just a mistake. I don't know if it's because I was sort of following a bit too closely. I got a bit out of shape on the first part of the dipper, and I think it just all kind of culminated in that mistake. That would probably be end of race in real life. Maybe bent wishbone or something, or pop a drop link out or something like that, but I doubt the steering would be straight after contact with a wall like that in the race. Just about maxing the Vantage out through the chase there. A little tap from the Beamer. He will have probably got a 1-second penalty for that. We're going down the outside here, but it's just because it was somewhere to go. He'd already defended. I wasn't going to lift because we got the pressure from the Beamer behind, so I just went down the outside. I'm not trying to run around the outside there. And as you see, we cut back in. As we cross the start-finish for the start of the second lap. Very cautious on the brakes there. But that's why, look. Don't need to be pushing guys too hard. They tend to just, when you're close behind, they'll just make their own mistakes. So, into P6. Down mountain straight. Bit of pressure from behind, but it's nothing that I can't deal with. And so far he's been quite fair with me. I've been a bit rubbish on my brakes, so I can understand him being a bit impatient to get through. He's closing as we go into the cutting. He's right there, that BMW's looming large in the mirror as we enter the cutting. Not the best line through there, but I still managed to get a good drive, so it's okay. Something's going on up here, look. A whole bunch of cars. We will get through safely. The Italian's a bit flustered now though, look. So I kind of think about going up the inside into Skyline, but it's just not a place to put your car. Unless you're this guy. And that's why you don't do it, just because that was always going to happen. So there we go, punted off, penalty. Bit, I don't know, bit not happy, let's say, with that one. That was a bit... And here he is. So I'm going to think nothing about sending up the inside of him. Sorry mate, didn't see you. You know, so you can have a go at me for that. You can call it retaliation, but it's not really. It's just, if that's how he wants to drive with me, then fine. If I get the opportunity, I'll do the same to you. So that's all it was. It's not the end of his race, is it? It's not put him out of it. It's just, if that's how he wants to overtake, we can both do it, you know. This one just managed to avoid taking out other people. I've got no idea what that guy was thinking. And look, you see him come past here, look, and then he disappears. So he's obviously rage quit. So I don't know, was he annoyed and he was just looking to ruin anyone's race and then bang out? Did he have some kind of problem with me for some reason? Was it a mistake? It didn't look like it. Go back and watch it again. He's got plenty of room on the inside. It looks like he goes to brake on the inside and he goes, "Nah, I tell you what, I'm just going to steer into this guy instead. That looks like fun." So that was the end of this race, really. Two sort of big incidents from other drivers, resulting in loss of track time and penalties. It's hard to see. I can't quite see what that penalties are at the moment. I was on 0.3, so I think I tried to serve some of it. So it might have been a second. I've just served like 7/10 of it or something. So we've got a bit left. We can probably get rid of that in the pit stop if it doesn't go any bigger. It's just shocking driving. And I don't know. So because he hit me off the track and then he quit. I know you lose sportsmanship rating if you quit, but is it as much as you'd lose for finishing the race driving like that? I've got no idea. I mean, it must be. I don't want people hitting people off the track and then quitting to avoid being penalised. So I can't remember. I don't think I looked after the race. I think I was just a bit too mad about it. And I don't have this one on replay either, so that's why I've not been able to go back and do the other angles and stuff like I did with that yesterday's race. I think I just banged out this one quite quickly, so I forgot to save it. Bunching up again into the elbow. Probably going to be quite close to him when we get to the braking zone here, because there's 3 or 4 cars all being towed along by one another. And yeah, look at this closing speed here. Little lift just to get the car turned in. Gentle on the brakes because we're going faster than we would be normally. And even with that,